Lynette, oftentimes when we have opportunities for you to speak to groups, these could be companies, women's groups, all kinds of organizations, they love having a souvenir of hearing you speak. And so the amazing part of this is that you have a book that's been written, and maybe you could tell us and tell them a little bit about why you wrote the book and kind of what you've seen as a result of people reading it and how it might be a good tool for them to have in addition to having you speak.
Well, thank you. I loved being an author. It was not something I ever expected to be, but I had a wonderful book deal presented to me about writing a book that they described would be a handbook to working women. My husband actually, and a lot of guys have read the book. He always says if you take off the cover that talks about stilettos, it's perfect for men as well. But it really is about how do you navigate a career journey and deal with things like the first chapter, which is about finding personal purpose, dealing with broken people in the office, challenging people, sometimes we call them, difficult bosses and difficult roadblocks that you face, how to build your personal brand, how to actually be true to who you are and find that expressed through a lot of different ways in your career, how to really focus on what matters to you, measure things through your own lens of what's valuable, how to grow in leadership. In that leadership chapter, there are 3 tools that I've used for years. They always work. I provide the whole template, things like how to conduct great staff meetings where there's individual purpose at the center of what you do, how to do employee evaluations that include the concept of purpose and how you can pull that greatness out of the people that work for you. It really equips you as a leader to have a template of conversations that work, how to do a team building day. So often people want to do that, but I provide an agenda, the parts that you can cover to get them personally focused and corporately motivated. And things like that. I just made every chapter a set of tools that people can put to work starting Monday morning that involves personal reflection and then powerful results on the job starting now, not when things become perfect, but starting Monday morning after they read the book. And hopefully a lot of people do it as a book club. They go through 1 chapter a week, so many different scenarios over the years, but I'm really proud of it. And I'm glad that the content remains very relevant and very green all these years after it was published.
Well, and I think what people especially love to do with books, and this one is perfect for, is that they might do it as a book club discussion, and then you have been known to zoom in at the end of their time just as a value add to answer questions and help reinforce the material.
I love doing that. It's one of my favorite things because now you've got these enthusiastic readers who want it even a little bit more personalized. And there's so many stories that I've had even since writing the book that are very relevant around a lot of the chapters. So yeah, I love doing that, getting out, signing books, meeting with everyone that hears me speak as much. I'm always the last one to leave. I love to stay, talk to people because you just, as a writer, as an author, you really want to see how the content begins to start inspiring people to do more and have more and be more. And that's really the joyful part of being an author.